Hey. Have you heard this, Alyssa?
No. Cheers.
Cheers. Let me go ahead and turn this off. Hey, you guys, that's my boy Bryson Gray right there. And I have the honor of talking to my best friend, Alyssa, AKA Wifey, who's in the house.
Hi.
Okay, Wifey. So, is there anything a little bit about you that you want to tell them? Because, I tell everyone the same thing, when I introduce you.
Just the wifey part and that we have the same birthday. Okay. I guess a lot of my decisions are based on the fact that I'm a mom and a millennial. Right? Those are pretty important things that affect my policy preferences.
And you're from the Midwest, but you live in Texas too, right?
Yeah.
So crazy thing is, we met each other and I found out that we had the exact same birthday. And not only the exact same birthday, we were born the same year. We were like kindred spirits. Like, I love this woman.
Perfect.
But I got her to come on today and talk to you guys. We're going to talk about some current events. She can talk shit about me to you guys, know me a little better.
Nah.
Never that. Okay. So Wifey and I earlier were talking about some things that Donald Trump talked about today on his conference. And I asked her about school choice. And I more so asked her in a generalization discussion about it. I haven't shown her the video yet, and I'm about to show her the video of him talking about school choice option during the pandemic.
Oh, who knew that conversation was prep?
All right, you guys, hold on. Let me get this going. Let me start over. Hold on, Mr. President. Hold on. Not yet. Not yet.
To parents. So
okay.
Want to open the public schools, the money should go to parents so they can send their children to the school of their choice. So we say if a school doesn't want to open or if a governor doesn't want to open, maybe for political reason and maybe not. But there is some of that going on. The money should go to the parents so they can send their children to the school of their choice. If schools stay closed, the money should follow the students so families are in control of decisions about their sons and daughters, about their children. But to pass a bill, Democrats must reject the extreme partisan voices in their party. They have tremendous voices. They're looking at November 3rd. And probably a day later, they'll say, let's open up the country. But the Democrats have to reject the extreme partisan voices in their party. Want to open the public schools, the money should go to parents so they can send their children.
Okay, you saw that. Now, what do you think about what you saw?
Okay, so I mean, what he's saying is absolutely true, and I think parents have kind of wanted to go that way for quite a while. We do really care about our kids' education, and having no choice, simply being told to look it up online, and we're told what school to take our kids to is not a normal American thing to me.
Right. I was thinking, we were talking about how they're going to figure out how to do that. And you know how, the taxes and everything, your area works. Try to figure out how that works. But I was thinking, you know what? It could probably work out just the same way as we get money for, financial aid for college or loans for college. And then you pay that way. It's probably going to be the same system if it works out that way. What do you think?
Well, the simplest way, and to make it the most fair, would, if they're going to take it over, the budgeting side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so first of all, the federal government just needs to hand it down to the states and set it up from there, because let's face it, they're not going to be able to handle it. But after that, I mean, I get what you're saying as far as like how you apply for college funding and that sort of thing, but it's got to be like a set number for every kid, otherwise it's not really fair, right?
Right. And I'm quite sure they'll break it down and figure out exactly how it's going to work out. But I think it's a good idea. It's a good start.
For sure. Step in the right direction.
Okay, next thing I want to ask you about is melon voting, and I want to know your opinion on it. But I want to show you my favorite clip from the conference today. This is the last clip from Trump I'm going to show today. I think. 1 second. I'm actually was like cracking up. Like I was laughing, and you're going to hear me laughing in the video. And I said earlier, if anybody retweets this video, or no. If they don't retweet my video and they post it on their own page and someone hears my giggle, I said tag me so I can block them. I don't play that.
People may not know it.
No, wait, not yet. Dang it. Come on now. It just starts playing. I didn't say play it. Let's see if you laugh too. Hold on. Ready? And action. Oh, psych. Now action.
3 months and then find out that the ballots are all missing and the election doesn't mean anything. That's what's going to happen, Steve. That's common sense. And everyone knows it. Smart people know it. Stupid people may not know it. And some people don't want to talk about it. But they know it. 3 months and then find out that.
He's so savage.
It's like, you know, classic Trump right there.
I love it. And I love him.
Like in a good way.
Yeah. In a very good way.
It's absolutely true. Oh my gosh. I am hands down a believer in voter ID. Like, I can't even go buy a pack of cigarettes without having my ID with me. And I'm almost 33 years old. What makes anyone think that you should be able to vote without identification? Give me a break.
Right. And you have to have it for a lot of things. Like if, you know what? Check this out. Would you mail in your lottery ticket or would you go in person and get your money?
Well, I mean, I guess in that case, I don't know. Like, it's a little different. I feel when there's not as much at stake. Like, the outcome of an entire election is bigger than me winning the lottery.
No. I'm talking about the big win, like $200 million. Are you going to drive to Austin and go get your money, or are you going to mail your little ticket in?
Oh, heck yeah. I'm going to take that trip to Austin.
Right? I got to take off work today. No. I'm not saying for like $5. I mean like the actual big winner ticket. Like no one's going to mail that in because they're going to be afraid that it's going to get lost or they're not going to get their money or that ticket's gone. Yeah. Right? That's like your vote. Your vote is big.
Yeah. I don't even want to go there on postal workers and FedEx and UPS.
So I'm not for sure if you knew this or not, but did you hear that Herman Cain passed away today?
I did not.
Yeah. So I kind of want to show you some of the responses on his death and how people act on Twitter.
Okay.
And I want to also remind you.
Am I going to be disappointed in these people?
Maybe. Is that your baby? Is that your puppy?
Yes. Sorry, she's being crazy.
Oh, what is she?
She is a German Shepherd.
And how old is she?
I believe she's about 6 months, but Dallas Animal Shelter, shout out. They're doing free adoptions right now, so got myself a free German Shepherd puppy. I highly recommend going to their website.
Yeah, if you're in Dallas, go check them out. I think it's a good time to have a fur buddy with you when they're forcing us to stay at home.
Oh yeah.
Now, the first lady up here I actually liked and I retweeted hers. She was sweet. I guess she knew him personally. That was one of the only ones I've seen that was really sincere. Ellen Carmichael. I'm very saddened to learn of the passing of my former boss, Herman Cain. I'm bracing for the cruelty online about how he deserved to get COVID and die because of his politics. We are living in a dark time, but they didn't know him. I did.
Oh.
So there's some people like, sitting out there, condolences. I came for this fool right here. Look what he said.
Oh my.
Oh, it gets worse. Look at the people in the comment section. That's my comment. Aaron and the people in your comment section saying disgusting things like this about a man who lost his life will one day meet God. Not everything has to be filled with hate. If you don't like someone, hold on. If I don't like someone, I don't respect them I don't disrespect them when they die. I shut up and let people mourn in peace. And I guess some of my followers have jumped in here too. Someone's talking about his death is in Trump's hands, not like he cares.
Ugh.
Like, why are you even bringing Trump in this?
If people believe the president of the United States has that much power, they are sadly mistaken.
Yeah, I'm actually not seeing as many bad tweets. Maybe my retweet helped. Okay, Trump literally killed him. Trump forced his Tulsa rally to go, See, I can't take, like, that stuff is so freaking annoying and frustrating. Oh,
It is because it has no purpose. It doesn't accomplish anything. It's just whining.
No. I'm sorry, but I feel absolutely zero empathy. This is literally natural selection playing out right before our eyes. Why should I feel bad for people who think it's okay to risk other people's lives? How disgusting.
And, these people probably aren't really even that careful during this time anyway. They're the ones that were like, oh shit, I need to clean things. I should probably go get some Lysol for the first time in 10 years.
Oh, I need to wash my ass. Oh my gosh, I should probably buy up all the soap at the grocery store. I can't stand people, so you know that. We can take a little break from the current events. Is there anything you want to? People don't really know me in person like you do. If there's anything like you want to ask me that you know the answer to or something, because we talk almost all the time.
Gosh, way to put me on the spot, Donnie.
I know. It's not a quiz, just something that you would like for the people who are listening to know about me.
Well, I think that your personality on here is what you use at work too. I mean, just being as fun but observant and intelligent at the same time. It's pretty helpful.
Don't make me cry. I thought you were going to talk some shit.
Why?
Okay. What would you say is my biggest flaw?
Indecision. But is that both of our problem?
What do you mean by what do you mean by okay. I'm so sorry, I'm laughing, guys. I've been sipping a little beer a little bit. Sorry. But what do you mean by that?
I mean on little things like we're the kind of women who those stupid memes are about. Like, we don't know what we want to eat because our minds are so open and there's so many options that it's hard to just choose one thing at a time.
I see. Okay. And okay, so when I told you that I started a Twitter account, and I was fed up with Facebook and the people, and I wanted to jump onto Twitter and not tell. I didn't even tell you at first when I jumped on there, even though I didn't have to hide anything from you. But you don't have a Twitter account, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah,
But
no, not at all. And then I saw your change on Facebook, and then I talked to you like later that day. I'm like, what the hell?
yeah, so I never had any intentions of like getting on this show and making it in the first place, because I just like kind of like to keep to myself. Like, honestly, Alyssa forced me to be more outgoing. I used to be outgoing when I was younger, then I stopped. And, we were working together. I would go on my breaks on myself, my car. Like, I try to avoid people. Like, I just like hanging with myself, just be by myself. And Alyssa is super outgoing. She's like my yin to my yang, the balancer for me. I honestly, she's helped me be a little more outgoing and be more outspoken than I used to be.
I just like talking to people, whether I agree with them or not, or we come from different backgrounds. It's just curious. I'm curious. I like to know what other people got on their minds.
Yes. And Alyssa is a super creative individual. She can draw. She does, was it wood burnings?
Yes, ma'am. Pyrography.
And she's super duper talented. You want some awesome
I love you. You're so sweet.
you want some badass stuff, you might want to figure out how to get a hold of her in the future, because she's really good at a lot of stuff, like almost everything.
We got to work on that setup for you there. Make sure we have a wonderful Trump profile in the background. Represent.
Yes, represent. I'm ready. I'm like, how much money I gotta give you for the wood, girl? Can you please? Okay, so Alyssa, what's on your mind today besides work? Like, what's your like top thing you're thinking about? Like, if you could meet the president of the United States, what would you want to talk to him about? What would you want to address?
Wow. That's so specific. Does it have to be serious? No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, it's you. We know you probably will have a lot of fun with. Actually, hold on, before you tell him that.
Can I ask him? Can I ask him to stand like 6 feet from me and be like, "I'm gonna grab your pussy"? Can I hear it? Like him saying it as an old man? I want to hear it.
You crack me up.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. I would want to talk to him about keeping business within the United States so that we don't have to worry about this bullshit with China anymore, about them producing what was it, 70% of the United States PPE? Like, mind-boggling.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that 70%, but it's a high number.
Right.
Go
I don't
Google
know
it.
Right. See, this is my wifey. If I don't know something, I say the same thing. I do. See, that's my little twin. That's my twin. Hey, I forgot about this, Alyssa. So, remember that video you showed me from a long time ago when you're sitting on the bleachers and there was somebody running for president and you guys were behind them?
Yeah.
You should tell them about it.
Okay, so let's see. That would have been, oh my gosh, what year was that?
2007?
2007? 2008?
No, it was 2007. It was 2007.
Okay, so Obama came to Elko, Nevada. You can look it up on YouTube, Elko, Nevada, September-ish,
Do you want me to show it or no?
It's kind of embarrassing.
Okay, I won't show it.
I mean, he made a great speech that day. He was very charismatic, and he promised that he wouldn't take our guns because,
Sorry.
Very red in that area over in Upper Nevada.
But that's it.
Well, so I didn't realize that I was going to be in the shop the whole time. Like, I didn't know that I was right there. So, everybody in the audience is having their own conversation every once in a while. It just seems weird because it looks rude that we're talking in the background, but like nobody else can hear us. But the comments are brutal. Like making fun of us, and it was a good time. Good memory.
It is a good memory. I'm sorry, we didn't talk about this earlier. I just thought of it. I forgot all about it. I thought that was the funniest thing. I'm like, oh, you poor girl, you were in the same video on accident with that crook.
Well, it's cool. I was on like national television on accident.
Right? The last time I was on national television, I was a kid, and it was like choir, and they were like they were recording us, and as the camera was going past everybody, I was scratching my nose, okay? But my parents said it looked like I was picking my nose. That's probably the only time I've ever been on national television.
Well, hopefully one day you'll have an opportunity to top that. Top the nose scratch.
Yeah, maybe one day. Hopefully not soon. Hope no one asks me anytime soon, because you know how I am. That's my other flaw.
Girl, okay, random thought right now. What I want to know is how people who regularly do podcasts just sit in a studio with a mic in front of them and speak, because when I have conversations like this, I pace.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how they're so immobile while they're getting so passionate about their podcast material.
Maybe it's like an hour too long. I guess it's not the whole day, But I will say this: we sit down and we call on the phone for hours, but we do get up and walk around. But
I pace like crazy.
Yeah, I remember.
I can't sit still.
Okay.
It's like that meme of that guy that's like walking on top of the roof of his house. It's like when you're on the phone with your friend for too long.
That would be me. There's been times I've walked down the block and everything. Oh, girl, I'm not at home. I was on a walk. Sorry. Okay, so let me go ahead and play a video. Let's get back a little bit to this is not a current event. I want your opinion on this. And I'm going to give mine because it actually really pisses me off because this fraud is running for president,
I'm sorry. Did you say fraud or broad?
Fraud. My nose is kind of stuffy. My nose is a little stuffy, you guys.
Either way it works.
Right. They're mowing the grass today, so my nose is a little stuffy. It's a good thing I don't try to find porn on YouTube because all these they show my business and what I was watching, like the
autofill comes up,
right?
I'm not gonna start naming search terms.
All right,
I won't take it that far.
It's okay. I'm not monetized yet, so. Oh, guys! By the way, if you would like
censorship.
If you would like to support the channel, my Cash App is $D as in dog ONI04 Donnie 04. Okay. Look, Alyssa, look at that year up there. Do you see that?
Hold on, I gotta zoom. Oh shit!
Right? That's crazy.
We weren't even born.
We weren't even born yet, girl. Okay, hold on one second. Let's listen to this liar. I love it. I love it. By the way, I really love exposing liberals. I have a nickname now called Doni The Don, the Great Exposer. So please remember to say that when you discuss this to your friends and family or show it to them. Doni The Don, the Great Exposure. Okay, I'm pulling the Biden right now. Hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and play him. Hold on.
did not march with a 12-point program. I marched with tens of thousands of others to change attitudes. We changed attitudes. When I was 17 years old, like many of you, I participated in sit-ins to desegregate the restaurants and movie houses of Wilmington, Delaware. I came out of the civil rights movement. I was one of those guys that sat in and marched and all that stuff.
You know when someone's saying and all that stuff, they don't know they're talking about or they lying.
That's an overgeneralization.
Okay, I'm sorry. Here we go. Is that your dog's toy?
During the 60s,
Yes.
I was, in fact, about I was not an activist. I worked at an all-black swimming pool in the east side of Wilmington, Delaware. I was involved. I was involved in what they were thinking, what they were feeling. I was involved, but I was not out marching. I was not down in Selma. I was not.
So he admits he's a liar. So what do people think that he's doing now? So he's no longer a liar anymore? Because he's still doing the same thing and claiming stuff. And he's saying, check my record, check my record. He's saying that because he knows y'all are lazy and you're not going to check his record.
We are lazy.
I'm not lazy.
You and I.
No, you're not. Yeah,
but Americans as a whole, unfortunately, find ourselves in this mess because of our laziness. Okay, so first thing I want to say is that I don't ever want to say that a person cannot change and grow, and that their ideas, because of their environment and things that happen throughout their life, that their ideas can't change.
Right.
However, if you're a liar, you're a liar.
Yeah. He's using the same rhetoric, you know. He's using the same stuff. Like it hasn't stopped. It hasn't changed. He used that lie because he was pandering to the Black community. And just like him saying he has hairy legs, and when his hairs sway in the water, the kids like to jump on it, grab his leg hairs, or poor kids are just as smart and bright as white kids or something like that. It's just like they're telling on themselves. Okay, hold on. I'll keep it going. And I have to burp. Sorry, guys.
Not anywhere else. I was a suburbanite kid who got a dose of exposure to what was happening to Black Americans when I'm in my own city. You know, when I was a teenager in Delaware, for real, I got involved in the civil rights movement. We have the 8th largest Black population in America. Most people don't know that. And I'd go to 8 o'clock.
Alyssa? Wifey.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Watch these people behind him. Listen to him and watch people behind him. Like, they look like this.
I can already see their faces.
Look at their eyeballs. Watch this.
Mass, then I'd go to Reverend Herring's church where we'd meet in order to organize and figure where we were going to go.
Oh, God gonna burn me for sending this camera with you, boy.
What we were going to do. I got my education for real in the Black church. And that's not hyperbole, it's a fact. But I got my education, Reverend Doc, in the Black church. Not a joke. Because when we used to get organized and go out and segregate movie theaters and things like that, we were in the Black church. I was no big shakes, Reverend. So got involved in desegregating movie theaters.
Quiet, guys. I've been trying to
helping.
Turn it up.
You may remember Reverend Moyer in Delaware and Herman Holloway organized voter registration drives, coming out of Black churches on Sunday, figuring how we were going to move. In October, I was invited to the National Civil Rights Museum in Memphis to receive the Freedom Award. A thing when I sat in Black churches on the east side of Wilmington getting ready to, and by the way, next to two Jewish rabbis, getting ready to segregate movie theaters in Delaware. I never ever thought in my life I would be worthy of, and I'm still not sure I'm worthy of it.
You weren't. And he's always pandering. He's always pandering. That's his
So,
panders.
first of all, what's the big deal? Like, why can't he just say the actual name of the church? Like, why does he have to refer to it that way?
I mean, it's the pandering portion of it, you know?
Like, be specific, buddy. Just tell us the name of your church.
But he actually got into it before with, I think, a religious leader, a Black religious leader. Apparently he thought he knew more than that guy. I might be able to find that in a second. But, but while I'm looking for that, okay, let's go back to the way we talk to each other on the phone and stuff. So, so my love life is non-existent. Doesn't
Well,
it,
I wouldn't say that.
There's no prospects in my pipeline at all. There have been.
Oh, so that's how we're talking about it.
Yeah, prospects, just like sales, I guess. There's
Are we
none.
selling you?
Possibly, since
Because
apparently since I'm a Trump supporter, apparently I'm about that life. But no, I had made a vow that I'm not going to date until after the elections. Like, not going to do it. I talked
it's
about
kind of an
politics.
awkward time to be dating anyway, right?
Yeah, because of the whole COVID stuff and I mean, I'm so obsessed with all this because I'm very passionate about our country and making sure Trump's reelected and the truth is out.
Yeah.
That I don't think too many people are that as passionate as I am about it, and so they're gonna get tired of talking to me because that's mostly what we're talking about.
Well, and honestly, Donnie, I think it's mature of you to do that because when you are looking for a relationship, you need to have a certain amount of time to put into it. And if you have another focus right now, then that's good.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's just hard out here. There's so many.
Hot out here for a pimp.
No,
Sorry,
no.
as soon as you said that, immediately what it made me think of.
Because you gotta get that dollar for the rent. Is that right?
Uh-huh.
Yay! By the way, I am terrible at lyrics, you guys. She knows we've done karaoke night together, and it's very sad to hear me do that.
Oh gosh.
Mhm.
What do we do, like Anaconda?
Anaconda. Yeah, it was a Nicki. It was a Nicki song, and I am a Nicki fan. Not to the point where if I find out she's involved in some things that I will keep supporting her, but I support the fact that she's been attacked like Trump has been, and she's done a lot of things in the community, and she doesn't really brag about it. I didn't know that she was donating money to people for college until Ellen said something about it on her show, and the kids are on the show saying thank you so much for paying, and Ellen but I didn't know that until I saw that, and she does things and doesn't brag about it, so
It is good. It is good. It's kind of like Keanu Reeves. He's a good guy. But was that your segue into the incredible and disturbing stories in Hollywood with pedophilia and sex trafficking?
Yeah. And what we're gonna do is call it well, how can we phrase it so they don't try to take down my whole channel? When we talk about those kind of people who commit those kind of crimes, we're going to refer to them as what's a good word we can call them? Let's call them bugs. When we're talking about them, instead of the P word, we'll call them bugs. You guys.
All right.
So which one was like? So I came across something. I realized something. May 22nd was kind of a significant day this year. what happened on May 22nd? May 22nd, Joe Biden said you ain't black if you vote for Trump. And that was the news through the whole day. And it was like first thing in the morning, like 5:30 in the morning or something when it came out. That same day I noticed that Jack posted a pizza emoji, a single pizza emoji. And I'm like, well, let me figure out what else happened that day because I'm trying to figure out why Jack posted pizza emoji. You know, good and well, we've been talking about Pizzagate. So
Yes.
I was looking, and I came across, that's when I realized, oh, that's the same day that Joe said you ain't black. Okay, so that was a distraction. So we would talk about that all day. Next, that morning, I guess the early afternoonish, that chick who's Jeffrey Epstein's girlfriend, I guess she had a court date that same day. None of us talked about it like that. It wasn't big major news because we were distracted by something else.
We're always
Also,
distracted.
yeah, they know how to steer our attention. And also, it was the same day and last day that Tom Hanks had posted on Twitter.
Huh.
It's crazy. It's like it was a warning call or something. They try to say it had to do something to do with Bitcoin or something, but I'm sorry. You know better, Jack. You know that we're all about the Pizzagate stuff, and then you're gonna post a pizza emoji. Like, come on.
Cheese.
Such a tease. Hold on. Hey, I need you to So, were you ever a Democrat or were you ever a liberal that you know of?
I feel like in my life there are certain issues that I've swayed to the left on ish. Mainly in terms of the environment. It's really sad that we can't count on human beings as individuals as well as corporations to make the right decisions to make sure that we're all keeping our planet healthy. So I can't say that I've never had any liberal views. But you know me, I'm more of like a libertarian.
Yeah.
But I'm also a hippie, so
Definitely.
I got a lot of love.
Well, I guess libertarian / conservative hippie. I got you. I don't want to play the video and play the wrong one. So I'm gonna skip it for a second there.
Okay.
Okay, so is there anything that you would like to say to the audience before we get off tonight? Is there a message that you want to put out there? If you could reach 1,000 people tonight, what would you want to say? What's your advice? You have great advice, by the way.
Okay, so the other day I found this video on Facebook that goes over the kind of online paper trail of where your donations go if you donate to BLM and all the corporations that are donating to BLM right now. I would love for everybody to look up where that money goes because it's not helping people, it's not helping families. It's going right into the Democratic Party's pockets.
Right.
You can find it if you look it up. It's right there.
And if you didn't know, Donnie has a video posted and pinned to her page on Twitter discussing it. Let me pull it up, you guys.
See, I didn't even know you had that video.
I know. We need you in the Twitter world. We need you, Alyssa. We need you to come and join. I'm quite sure it won't take you very long because people probably love you from the show and want to get to know you better. I'm sure. And by the way, she is fine. Guys chase after this girl everywhere. Like, no matter what, there's always someone trying to holler at Alyssa. She is taken. She's taken. She's taken.
I have a wonderful,
amazing
man with blue hair.
She's amazing. But like everyone loves Alyssa. So she
I think
makes me
some people
better.
might debate you on that, girl, but that's okay. I love you too.
No, I'm way nicer. No, you're way nicer than me. You're way, way nicer than I am. Come on now. You are.
Yeah. I try not to get into heated debates.
Yeah, when I will come at somebody and say go away, grown people are talking. That's what I would say. Alyssa might be like, "Hey, what are you feeling right now? How can we help you understand?" That's Alyssa. That's like that's it. My yin to my yang.
Oh my God. That literally sounds like something that I would type out in a text message.
And she likes to give people the benefit of the doubt when I will be like, "Nah, mm-mm."
You know,
Nope.
I really do. And that kind of comes back to the thing that I said, like, I never want to think that people can't change and that their ideas cannot grow with experience. So I try to I don't know, I try to have a lot of forgiveness.
Okay. And here we go. Maybe.
You're so beautiful.
You're so beautiful. I love you.
I love you.
Okay, here we go.
Sorry for our moment, guys.
It happens sometimes, y'all. Sorry.
Hey, it's Doni The Don. If you have the same question, please make sure you retweet it and share it and watch this all the way through. I'm trying to figure out why Black Lives Matter is still open and it hasn't been shut down yet. I'm wondering why their assets have not been seized. There's corporations dumping millions and millions of dollars into the Black Lives Matter. If this was really about social justice, and it was really about improving the Black community and saving Black people's lives, then why don't they take that money and directly invest it into those communities that have the most problems? The reason why
Amen.
they're investing into the election. They need for Donald Trump not to be in office because they have an incentive in business relationships working with China. And with Donald Trump out of office, he's going to be out of the way. Now, if you really care about social justice, then why is it that you guys are working with China when you know they have slavery going on now, where they barely pay people to do anything? China has been outed numerous times for having slavery going on right now. They got busloads and busloads of people that they're locking up and making them into slaves. Now, if this Black Lives Matter movement really cared about Black people who support this movement, ask them, where is the money? Why don't they put that money into your communities directly? Why does it need to be filtered and money laundered through the Black Lives Matter corporation? And it's already been proven that it's going to the Democratic Party. Guys, ask them why. You believe that Black Lives Matter, you believe that we need to fix Black community, ask them why the money isn't going directly to the Black community and why does it have to go through this corporation first and it's not going to the Black community. Ask why, regardless if you like conservatives or Trump or not. If you really care like you say you do, ask them where's the money at.
Boom shakalaka. Boom.
Where the money at? Oh, that's right. It's in Bernie Sanders' pocket.
It sure is. Oh, you noticed that too, huh? He has more money raised
right
than
at
Biden.
the top. Right at the top.
Tippity top. I've been telling people not to ignore Bernie Sanders because I feel like he is not gone.
Right? Like he's going to pull the last second swap. Like Biden's going to die or something. Like, yeah. I don't know what it is, but...
Yeah, but think about it. Who does Antifa belong to? Bernie.
Mm-hmm.
Who does Tara Reid support? Bernie. Who does the socialist crew support? The AOC people support? Bernie. The guy. You remember the Bernie's guy got he got secretly recorded saying that if Trump wins, that the cities are going to burn. Did you see that?
Whew. Yeah.
And so what's going on right now? Like the Trump hasn't won yet, but what's going on right now? The cities are burning. And where was Bernie Sanders' honeymoon? Russia. Why would you have a honeymoon in Soviet Russia?
It's kind of awkward.
Who does
You know
that?
that same corporation that all that money goes to through BLM donations? They
Yeah.
also throw money at the socialist organizations and the, what is it, the National Communist? Did you see that one on there too?
I haven't. I need to take a look at it.
Yeah.
I was paying attention to the people. I didn't pay attention
Freaking
to
shocking.
Donnie the Don needs to do some more homework because I need to do some more exposing.
Hey, nah, it's cool. I can only pay attention to so much. So if I find something that you didn't already know, then that is great.
Well, I really, really appreciate you so much, Wifey, for coming on the show and talking about current events with me and then telling people nice things about me. Even though I asked you to say a flaw, you really didn't name one. So, you guys, you got to keep watching. We're going to be exposing the truth. Alyssa might come back. I'm not for sure. I'm quite sure
Thank
she
you so
will.
much for having me on today. And yeah, sure. I mean, unless you get like a bunch of bad comments and they're like, this girl sucks.
Then they can kiss my ass. So now pucker up and kiss
Yeah.
this. And I don't mean no more rosy red lips. That song. Okay, you guys, I'm going to cut this out by playing a little bit of Bryson Gray. And you might hear us slurping a little bit in the background because that's how we're rolling tonight. Just give me give me a moment and we'll be busting out of here. All right, you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Roger Stone, cause the run know that he innocent. We need to kick out every single illegal immigrant. Mandatory voter ID laws we need to implement. Tell Jussie Smollett that I know this MAGA country. Tell China we know they trying to play us like some dummies. I looked deep into it and I did the math. Why did Obama send money to that Wuhan lab? What is George Soros doing with all of his cash? Why did China take that Harvard guy and drop him a bag? Why is there so much propaganda funny, you ask? How about that Bill Gates vaccine? Now, sorry y'all passed, cause I'm a gun-throwing patriot. God-fearing patriot. Pricing why they mad, cause I'm really Navy faking it. Free speech advocate, it's on my mind, I'm saying it. I'm about to buy another gun and ain't nobody taking it. Gun-toting patriot. God-fearing patriot. Pricing why they mad, cause I'm really Navy faking it. Free speech advocate, it's on my mind, I'm saying it. I'm about to buy another gun and ain't nobody taking it.
All red MAGA flags waving through the South like we just want 4 more years. Democrats can't get right. Trumping with that Yeezy flow. Don't go broke on Sleepy Joe. Make America great again. Seeing it what you hate to vote. Military working overtime. I salute y'all. Antifa steady trying to play them games. Yeah, we see y'all. Can't knock us down. Republicans standing too tall. About to run it back to back. Yeah, that's how we ball. Trump, yeah. Okay, bury him a legend. Yeah, Trump. Hey, okay, America's biggest blessing. Free speech advocate, packing, never lacking it. I just bought another gun and ain't nobody taking it. Gang, gang. Okay, the White House going crazy now. MAGA season, tell them liberals they can't break us down. It's up. They know we run it, best believe it now. About to paint the city red, please don't burn it down.
I'm a gun-toting patriot, God-fearing patriot. Pricing why they mad, cause I'm really Navy faking it. Free speech advocate, it's on my mind, I'm saying it. I'm about to buy another gun and ain't nobody taking it.
And I want to make this clear as well. If you want to come and get my rifle, good luck.